and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about my weight loss so far on the pre-op diet, and if I've had any slip-ups, if I've cheated, if I've just gone off the diet just a tad. So far my weight loss has been higher than I anticipated, and I will just show you. So my starting weight was 108.1 kilos and I'm currently 102 kilos. So in 3 weeks I've lost 6.1 kilos, and I think my surgeon said I should lose between 4 to 5 kilos in 3 weeks. I had started my diet 3 days early just because I wanted to get a little bit of a head start and just to sort of iron out any troubleshooting or any sort of issues along the way, like in those first initial days, just to so when I had to start I was raring to go. So the question that I think a lot of people wonder is that the diet is so restrictive, and have I had any slip ups? Have I cheated? Have I had a whole meal that was not recommended by the dietitian? And the answer is I have had obviously my kids and my husband, they all eat regular food. They eat everything if they're out. We have takeaway normally once a week. So there have been times, I'm not going to lie, there have been times that I have had, the odd, chip or the odd chicken nugget. We were out yesterday, we're at a caravan show, and that was probably my worst day, I'm gonna say, because they had these tornado potato swirly things on a stick, and I ate some of them. I ate more of that than I am happy with. So what I did was I didn't have my meal replacement that night. I just had my veggies that I made up and the konjac noodles, and I skipped my meal replacement. Today I'm maybe doing the same thing just to sort of catch up, or just to make up for that day yesterday. I didn't go overboard. I just when you get those, oh my god, those carbs, it's you'll know, if you know, I guess that's what they say. But I have lost 6.1 kilo, which I think is great. I saw the nurse the other day and she was happy with my weight loss, and my surgery is in 2 days. So I can't imagine that it's going to be that much of an issue, but I just want to be honest and just sort of, full transparency, I guess. And what else was I going to say? The first week of my pre-op diet, I was super strict, and it was the hardest week of my whole entire life, I think. I was really, really strict. I really gave it, well, not the first week, the first 10 days, because I started 3 days early. I really gave it my all, and I was really happy with how I handled that. But in saying that, I was super strict, and I stuck to what I was meant to eat to like the letter, and I only gained 500 grams. And then in the second week, where I had, maybe I had like, the kids had KFC, and maybe I had 5 chips, I think, one night, and 3 nuggets, but I didn't have my meal replacement. It was late at night. Life just got in the way, as it does, and I actually felt really sick because I hadn't eaten, enough. I was still trying to find traction, even though I was like 10 days in, and I'd been busy running around with the kids, and I just ducked out that night to grab food for them. By the time we got back, it was super late. It was like 6:30 at night, so super late for the kids to be having dinner, I'm trying to say, and super late for us. We eat about 5:30 of an evening, just because that's when the kids eat, and we're in bed by 7:30, watching TV, of course, we're not sleeping. But that's just our routine. So 6:30, I felt so sick, and being on such a restricted diet, I just grabbed, I think I had 5 chips. I was like so careful. I grabbed 5 chips, and I think I had 3 nuggets, and then that was it. I didn't eat for the rest of the night. I just called that like my meal replacement. And to be honest, I'm not that I counted the calories. It's probably maybe similar-ish calories to what a meal replacement is maybe. I'm not really sure. I haven't done the math. Maybe I will and pop it up here, but don't have too many expectations in regards to that. What else was I going to say? I think that's all. Oh, that week that I did have those few little stray bits, I actually lost 5 kilos that week. So there you go. And then the last week I didn't lose as much. I think I lost maybe another ½ kilo. So I'm happy with my weight loss. My surgery is this time in 48 hours. I'm first on the list according to the nurse. So this time in 48 hours I will be having my surgery and I should be halfway through. So I have one more video to do before I go in, and I will do that straight after this one, and that'll be just some things to just 5 things to know that I thought were important before having the gastric sleeve surgery. So I just want to say thank you for watching. This is just a really quick sort of video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.